Still trying to do their best with what few timeouts they have.
Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic: The Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games.
So I guess we're going to keep it. The Shivan Reef is weird here. Because we don't need any other colors of mana. I didn't see a need for colorless mana in my cursory glance, so it's entirely possible there is, and I just didn't see it. The kicker on the creature. I don't know what creature we're talking about. Which creature? Oh, it gains control of stuff. Oh. All right. Well, I mean, I trust you. So, land. I guess we're gonna pass and block a Galia of the Endless Dance with Academy Lore Master, hopefully, anyway. Alright. Blocks happen. Gotcha, Leodoro. Do you have a burn spell? Strangle. We have our Academy Lore Master get strangled. And we get Witness Protection. This presents legitimate business persons. So I think we just Midnight Clock here. They didn't do anything last turn. They might do things now, but this does add more devotion to the board. So now Nykthos actually, you pay 2 to activate it, but it adds 3. So currently an appropriate amount of devotion. Okay. Well, let's turn Rada into a legitimate business person. Oh, Vidalian Mineslinger. That was the one. I see now. I see now. So, are we supposed to Teferi? Probably. I think that's the correct thing to do. And then loot away an island and pass. Auto Tapper hates Nykthos. Oh shoot. Well, that's unfortunate because Auto Tapper tends to get me regularly. I think we're going to be Oracling this turn. Yes. 8 cards. Put 1 on top. Probably Jace Mirror Mage. Though Commit to Memory is tempting. Nah, just Jace Mirror Mage I think is fine. We will block. Legitimate business person will die, believe it or not. We actually lose a devotion there. Because of losing our witness protection. But we added 2 devotion with the Thassa's Oracle. I don't know that we want to discard Vidalian Mineslinger, though. If they don't play a creature, okay, well, then I guess we are going to go ahead and loot away the Vidalian Mineslinger, as much as I would prefer to not. Getting the Jace Mirror Mage down here is quite nice indeed. With the kicker, don't mind if I do. Send it. And we're going to go ahead and scry to. Oh, those things are great. Just going to be Baron right now, right? Because actually, shoot. Awkward. We were gonna loot. Yeah, actually, we don't need to bounce with Baron this turn. This is fine, actually. Yeah, this is fine. Send that away. Then, scry. Yes, that's fine. Midnight Clock continues ticking up. They just enchanted it to have Hydra's growth. Long story short, I got destroyed by 100 and some odd not so legitimate business person. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Brutal. Uh-oh. Arlen, the Pack's Hope. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Going to make dudes, presumably? Yeah. Samek, glad you made it. They do.
Run wild, run free.
So, we pass. Do we loot here? We probably do.
Think fast.
And send the reality chip away. Pick up the land. Do a little looting.
Time to improvise.
Okay. Those things are good. Scry some. Hey, that can go away. And sure, let's go ahead and put that into our hand. So add a blue, add a blue, add 9 blue. Then Vidalian Mindslinger. Or red. Actually, do we need to do that? Actually, let's not do that. Let's add red here. And then just kick 1 time so it can favorably block. And then Baron, bounce a 2/2. Oracle, set up our turn for the future. Though we're going to be looting it away, likely. So we'll see. Jason, Raveler of Secrets, don't mind if I do. We're not going to loot that one away. We're not going to loot that one away. Yes, Alexan. I do know all of our spells have flash. But we didn't want to pass the turn to them and have them untap and draw burn spells and stuff. We wanted to make sure to take control of all their stuff. But we also had to float all the mana with a Nykthos. So we had to kind of do all of that main phase, which was just a little bit awkward. Opponent is not committing the Giganta. Awkward. So combat. We're gonna go ahead and attack and attack. I'm afraid if they have another Sokenzen or something, that's really awkward. All right. I'm surprised that was, if that's all they've got, that's just fine.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
All right. Scry and draw. We don't need another Nykthos. It is a lot, but it's fine. Scry. Hey. That's a good one. So... yeah, we're going to put a counter on there. Does this shuffle first? Shuffle your hand in graveyard, then draw 7. Alright, well, bummer. Alright. Counter goes on. Alana and Elena shows up. And opponent goes to combat, tries to target that. We will shrink it. You will phase so small that you will fall out of existence. They'll float mana during combat. What are you going to do with that? What is going on over there, Leodoro? What is your question, Jedi? I do not know, Jedi. I wish I did. I wish I did. And just hanging on to all that mana. Yep. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Life is truly grand. And Squee just gonna try and rope us down. You got it. You have got it. Our opponent trying to play some good honest magic as we chew through our library one card at a time. What's the best flavor of pie and why is it pecan? I don't know why it's pecan, but it definitely is. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Nice, Semi-Chan. Alright. The Leodoro is roping us good. Yep. The Leodoro, not super mature. Could easily scoop here. But is not doing that. I think it's fun. Okay. Well, let's add some mana. And Agent of Treachery, or Hanalana and Elena. Then we're going to go ahead and put a counter onto the Midnight Clock. Draw 7 brand new cards. And how many cards are left in our deck? 39. So I guess we're just going to scry. Ah, yes, that's a good one. And get the Blast Zone out of the way. Nykthos is kind of a good card. I agree. I agree. The Leodoro still trying to do their best with what few timeouts they have. Not offensive Twitch name, glad you made it. Yeah, actually, not offensive Twitch name, I've got a bit of a sore throat. I'm not actually sure I'm going to make it all the way through the stream, honestly. This 8 hours a day of stream is really getting me. I'm trying to make it as long as I can because it's you know, you gotta acclimate your body to the new conditions. All right, got him. And then I guess the second time was actually kind of a long time ago too, now that you think about it. But that was when the more recent version was when they came out with another thing that actually added added creatures to your bonus board. They don't do those very often, so. Okay, Steino. Doing things. Izzy, glad you made it. Good to see you. Underground River comes down. We will bust the bank and go with another land and try and get another Reckoner Bankbuster. Steino will allow it. Okie doke. Another island shows up. And Tasha comes down. Alrighty tighty lefty loosey.
May the best mage win. It is me. I'm the best mage.
Counters.
Beware. I know some
And
magic.
we will shoot the Tasha. And then Molten Impact the Tasha. And find ourselves a land. Thank heavens.
You got lucky. That's all.
Alright. Get that Tasha out of here. Complete Fiddlethip? Oh my gosh, that would be great. I don't think Davriel cares enough to have that stuff happen, right? Like, Davriel would have to be... like, have enough empathy to be like... you know, I guess I'll get involved or whatever, right? Do not do that. Why would... oh, it's because I was grabbing the wrong one. It's like, hold on. Why would you do that? But that's because I was grabbing the wrong board sweeper. All right. The Clockmaker going away. Go away. Midnight Clock does the thing. Good to hear, Fibblethip. Uh-oh, another Rusko comes down. Completely lost? There you go. All right, the bank busted. Treasure created, as is a pilot. Juzam Jin? All right, now we're talking. Okay. Counters go on to the Midnight Clocks. And Pendragon Besieged goes away. Okie doke. Well, let's, I guess, Molten Impact, get rid of that thing. And get the Minskin Buinator onto the battlefield. Go ahead and go up on the Boo. Crash in for 4. Steino drop to 16. Read the book Brandon Sanderson wrote on Davriel. I did not, Iward, but I keep telling myself I'm going to. Brandon Sanderson is my favorite author. So... definitely a thing where I need to. Scornful Egotist completed? I mean... fine? The 8-mana morph on that has always been a bit questionable in my opinion. Okay. Yes. Yes. We lose some life. Fine. Trample and hates. On that Boo. We crash in there. Steino drops to 8. So I guess we Geist Pack Alpha. And then allow these things to resolve. Hold on. That was John's original name for the stream. Yeah, that's right. Ground. Paying a little life, huh? 4 blue. And a colorless. A 5th mana shows up. Silver Scrutiny. Gonna gain roughly 25.5 bajillion life. Yep. I'm not great at math, folks. Reckoner Bank Buster gonna show up. You got it. And she is old and red. Does not come in. Yeah, we're gonna... Nope, stop that. We're gonna draw anyway. Not particularly thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Lose some life. Yep. Counters go on to Midnight Clocks. Lose a few more lives. So counters onto the Geist Pack Alpha. And I guess we get in. Yep. Steinel. He likes to jump in front of the Geist Pack Alpha. You got it. Drops to 5. Geist Pack Alpha does the thing, but it doesn't have any things to do. Ren and Sven going to show up and create a Sven creature. Midnight Clock going to be doing its thing. We are currently winning, Jen and I, but I think it's very, very close. I did call it before Dominaria United came out that when spoiled set names you get Koth the 3rd set. Hey, it's true, Izzy, it's true. Thank you, Jen and I will try. I will try. Steinel. Concerned with all of these really, really nasty cards. Well, I guess we draw in response then. Okay. Our counter goes on to the Midnight Clock. It is now 11 o'clock. Yeah. And our turn. Unfortunately, Midnight Clock going to go off. Sheoldred going to draw, or going to gain 14 life when they draw 7. Up to 8 points of life. We will then lose some life when the time arrives. So I guess let's go up with Ren and Sven. We get a couple of lands, send over Uthgard's Fury. That was definitely a card we would like to have seen. Then interesting. I guess land. And I guess if there's a bounce spell, they kind of get us here, but Town Razor Tyrant, come on down. On that one. So Kenzen. True. Minsk and Boo. Do the Minsky thing.
We will stomp out evil.
And combat. Steino. What do you say? Going to use Reckoner Bankbuster, almost certainly. Sheoldred trades with the 8/8. Going to bounce? A Boo, maybe? Sure up. I mean, all right. Down to 2. Okay. What do you say now, Steinel? 2 points of life. Has drag to the bottom. And a removal spell for Boo? Seems likely to need one. In the new Midweek Magic event, there is a blue-black Midnight Clock deck that's very fun. It sounds like it's fun. The new, what the heck? Wherever that thing is. We killed it. Oh, they shuffled it back. Whatever the heck that, the 3/3 is that creates these Midnight Clocks is pretty awesome. Because they're impeccably clean. I see what you did there. All right, and Steinel goes with a Pendragon Besieged and meets a sticky end for it. I mean, we're going to draw lands, right? Right? Of course we are. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Of course we are. Please? Oh, thank heavens. All right. Never doubted, folks. Never doubted. Famous last words. Yeah, exactly, right? All this talk about Cuban. Yeah, for real, Poseidon. Love it. Hey, see? Rewarded for trusting the deck. So the deal is, I don't know what we want to do. Our opponent's just doing stone nothing. I assume they're doing the blue-red controlling stuff as opposed to, like, whatever. Oh. They're shredding the ledgers. MTGA Beast, glad you made it, my friend. Glad you made it. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, well, Deadly Brew. It's the dilly. It is true we could play around the Spell Pierce by playing the Darkboard Pathway first. But we want to be able to slam a 5-drop next turn. And if they have Spell Pierce, they're going to kind of get us with Spell Pierce, considering everything in our hand not named Skyfisher Spider is a non-creature permanent. So it's going to get us one way or another. And I would rather have them counterspell our Deadly Brew while, you know, we still have plenty of answers. Then kind of get us later. So Cathartic Reunion into Cathartic Reunion. Oh my goodness, our opponent is playing some Arc Light Phoni. Are we supposed to Skeletal Swarming here or Lolth? It's probably supposed to get the chain started on Skeletal Swarming here, I think. We're going to be doing a wee bit of racing, I think. And getting this going is kind of nice. The spiders being able to block the Arclight Phoenixes is kind of nice, but, you know. Yeah, it really didn't, Orange Crunch. I saw there are a whole bunch of things like the Shambling Gas and the Death Disputes and like Prosperous and Keepers, all that kind of stuff. Like I saw a bunch of that stuff. We just got an awkward hand. Slap shot. It's thinking. They go with Thirst for Discovery and shred some ledgers. Great FGA, glad you made it. Yes. So, hot tea. It is with honey in it. It is chamomile. I am also running Hall's minis and Hall's maxis? Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't call them that. I'm not sure. So land. I guess it's going to be a Skyfisher Spider. And we may sacrifice another creature. We will elect to do. A Lightning Axe. Away a Spell Pierce. Okay. Alright. Shred your ledgers. They send away another Spell Pierce. Yep. That one. You may leave. I will allow it. Skeletal Swarming creates not one but two skeletons. Opponent has to respect the Hive of the Eye Tyrant as well, right? We were afraid of removal, so we didn't activate, but, you know, those Arclight Phoni need to come out of the bin soon, otherwise we will get them. Thirst for Discovery. Halls and Oats. Is that like Bear or Maresy Dotes and Dozy Dotes and Little Ramsey Divey? A Kiddly Divey too, wouldn't you? Is that like that? So Alchemist Gambit goes away again. Just the two Phonis. The noses. And they are tapped out now. So we can slam a Lolth with relative impunity. Yes. Menace and Reach. Combat. And a Shambler. Yeah, he's the Shambler. He goes around. It's not quite the same. Doesn't have the same ring to it, you know? Opponent going to burn our... Not yet. Alright, no spiders burned yet. Ledger Shredder, though, going to get onto the battlefield first. Rightly trying to do a little bit of shredding. Pre-removal. In fact, it does happen. Lolth gets a loyalty. And then another shock happens. Lolth gets another loyalty.
My power is for annihilation.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has to do with the whole nefarious activities thing, right?
All of you.
All right. Got a little swarming. Ready to do some work. Why is it a bird? Well, it's more important that it's a advisor, right? Because you know, I mean, like the Esper people are kind of birds, right? Oh boy. If we do this and they counterspell it, we might lose. If we do this and they don't counterspell it, we might win. All right. Say no coward stream. Combat. These are tramply boys. And Atwara does not kill it, just bounces it. Sure. Shambling Gas, though, able to create a treasure. And then Meat Hook, X equals 2. Yeah, can I have a way, dude? Sure. Saves the Ledger Spreader. Opponent goes to 2. Recreate 4 dudes, which are 7/1 tramples. They need to get us down to 0 points of life. They have a hard cast Arclight Phoenix and a single card to work with. Can you do it? Yes, we can. No. No, they cannot. Gotcha. GG, Slapshot. GG. Sure, we had fun. Now, admittedly, if your opponent, you know, is like, oh, I'm going to screw around for a couple of turns here, and then they just get an opportunity to counterspell everything, well, yeah, you know, you're not going to actually play the game. But when you're leaning that heavily on counter magic, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of matches to aggro. But alas, it happens. It happens. Okay. We take our beats from Dread Malkin and Tainted Adversary. Jadar shows up. And it's a 2/2. Deserted Beach into Oracle of the Alpha. Luke is Lucast's a trap. Well, we block. Death Touch? Oh, just gonna sacrifice, put counters on. Alright, you got it. Opponent will create a decayed zombie. Alright. Do we splice here? I think we might have to. And then next turn, maybe Soul Herder, Planar Incision sort of thing. Alright. Hanging on for dear life. Alright. Lucas is a trap. Probably just going to use a removal spell this time. Kills the Oracle of the Alpha, not the Golem. Okay. I mean, those things are fine. Soul Herder, come on down. Exile the Master Splicer. Yes. Counter goes on to Soul Herder. And a Phyrexian Golem shows up. All right, have a good one, Portable Trap. Darn it, appreciate you, my friend. Well, yeah. CTM and play control. No. I'm not saying blue-white control is a bad list. I'm saying our opponent's version of it, where you're all in on counter spells, is not ideal. That's what I'm saying, right? You know, you have to have board sweepers and all that kind of thing, right? And, you know, our opponent was running a lot of counters there. Obviously, you know, I'm not insinuating that it's an unplayable, you know, mess or whatever, right? But okay. And Tainted Adversary shows right back up. Hey. I guess we are going to go ahead and Inspiring Overseer, gain some life, draw a card. Ancestral Recall? Yeah, that's a good one. No attacks. End the turn. Send that away. Soul Herder grows. Master Splicer puts out a thing. Is Ancestral Recall even good? It's a great question. I'm not sure it's actually quantifiable. You know? I think it's fine at least, right? God Eternal Bantu. What do you sacrifice? Just like the one thing? Okay. It's mid? Yeah, exactly. Alright, so they pass through combat. We're going to go ahead and just casually draw 3 cards. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, I think, yeah, I guess we need to do this, and then Thassa. No attacks. End the turn. Blink that. Blink that. Take the action, take the action. Soul Herder grows, we draw a card, we gain some life. Master Splicer leaves, we get a counter, we get a golem, we gain some life. Okay. Hold on. Vanna's Hunger. They don't have the City's Blessing, right? Because it's non-land permanents. Okay. Sacrifice 4 creatures. How? Is it just permanents? I thought it was non-land permanents. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, that's decidedly inconvenient. All right. Planar Incision. And we're going to block and block. Take 7, 8, 9. It's a lot. All right. I think this is fine. Blade Splicer is on the client, generally. Okay. Counters go on. Trades with the 4/4. We dropped 8. Okay. Well, we're not going to give up another attack there. Might as well do these things. Actually, so we're going to play that and that. So yeah, I guess we can get in. All right. Then Master Splicer. Oracle of the Alpha. Got him. Real Llama, glad you made it. Good to see ya. See, Red Art, we still would have died. They would have portable hold it on turn 1 then. So, you know, Not a cube draft tonight. A cube draft's tomorrow, the real llama. Tonight is community night. So, you know. There we go. Go for it. Go for it. And Spectrum Sentinel. Not going to attack there. And they have Denick. Okay. No. No blocks. No, none of that stuff there. Raga Draga. We be Raga Dragon. Yeah, baby. Thalia shows up. Okay. Well, combat. Yeah, what the heck? Elvish Mystic. Opponent gonna block. I guess we'll get rid of the Thalia. They probably have another one. They're both legendary though, so it's like one of those things where they could have one of one or one of another. I don't know which is which, right? So who knows? Kind of. Okay, Banishing Light, just kind of rolling the dice. And Denick gets in, as does the Spectrum Sentinel. We take our beats. Hey, how about them apples, huh? Yeah. Come on down. Nissa, animate a Rootbound Crag. Yeah, we'll get in. It looks multicolored. It is not multicolored. It is green. Our opponent was thinking they could block it. We were kind of hoping they might, but sure enough, they goofed just a touch there. Denick gets in. They look at Rootbound Crag again, are reading it very carefully. No blocks. Nissa takes beats. And the beats go on. And on. And on. And on. The beats go on. Yep. Raga Draga. And animate a pathway. And then get in. You can float mana there if it turns out to be relevant, but not currently where we stand. So we hang on. All right, Dice Man, what do you see? Sun Gold Sentinel. Another Adaptive Automaton. Okay, I mean, that's good, but I don't think that's enough. Land Arena. So we can and raise Forerunner and untap that, and then do that. I guess we should have tapped first. Doesn't actually matter, but you know. Sorry, ENNC. Glad you made it, my friend. I've actually got a bit of a sore throat today, so I don't. Dice Man, GG. What type of clothing does a house wear? Wow. I mean, address. Alright. Deathcap Glade, come on down. And Concealing Curtain. And a Swamp. The queue is not still open, Eddie. Uh-oh. Well, fine. And fight rigging. Onto the Concealing Curtain. Good delivery with the address. And the Fable and Mirror Breaker comes down. Uh-oh. Well. Awkward. Wedding announcement makes another dude. And I guess we're going to go ahead and level up our Concealing Curtains. See what's in your hand. Oh my. Well, all those things are terrible. Combat? Go for it. There was no coffin at the funeral. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. It's good to see you, my friend. It's a bummer, Damon Lexus. Jeez. Okay. Voltage Surge. Into another one? Into another one. Good heavens. All right. And the wedding has been announced. You got it. Well, let's pay and make that land into a 3/3. Primal Adversary now a 6/5. And Reflection of Kiki-Jiki flips over. Third Path Iconoclast. Oh, no. And there is the Adeline. Jeez. All right. Well, Mr. Orfeo. Come on down. Fight rigging. We will cast the Jatora's Envoy. Primal Adversary. Get in there. We will double it up. 14 power. And going to soak up a good chunk of it. Yeah, I think these things are fine. We're afraid there is going to be another Adeline, which is not ideal. But oh my goodness, Teferi Temporal Pilgrim. That's scary.
For the sake of the future, I will do as that handsome devil.
Band tried to replace a source of temporary replacement vocalists, but they can't find a better man. Oh my word. All right. Well, combat. Jatora's Envoy is going to get in at the noggin. Going to double it up. That is 12 power. It is indeed lethal. It's a lot. 2 creatures going to jump in front. You got it. And 7 damage. Down to 3. We get to take a peek at the top card of our library. It's Tenacious Underdog. It'll show up. And we're going to go ahead and Primal Adversary. And make that and that into 3/3s for future turns. Just hoping we can survive long enough to make it happen. Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim, draws another card. Counters go on to that Spirit. 2 cards in hand. Just 3 life remaining. Voltage Surge creates a 2/2. Gets rid of one of our dudes. Well. And I guess we are going to... that doesn't really do anything, does it? So I guess we do this then? Alright. Tenacious. Underdog. Combat. Mr. Orfeo to become lethal as well. Everybody in. Still going to double up the Primal Adversary. We're, of course, worried about Wandering Emperor. But I don't think... Yeah, okay. There we go.